In this example, I'm going to solve for x by factoring. 6x squared minus 5x minus 4 equals 0. So whenever we're factoring, we always have to look for a GCF first. And between 6, 5, and 4, there's no GCF. And it doesn't look like there's any x's in common either. So the other thing I'm looking at is that this is a trinomial, and the coefficient in front of the x squared is 6. So this is a non-standard trinomial, so I'm going to be using AC method to solve. And in the AC method, you multiply A times C. A, B, and C. So your A is 6, and your C is negative 4. 6 times negative 4 is negative 24. And now I look for multiples of negative 24 that give me my B, my middle term, which is negative 5. So multiples of 24 are 1 and 24, 2 and 12, 3 and 8, 4 and 6. Now I see that 3 and 8 can give me 5 if I make one of them negative. And in order to give me negative 5, I have to make 8 negative, because negative 8 plus 3 makes negative 5. And negative 8 times 3 is negative 24. So I'm just going to rewrite this. And I'm breaking my negative 5 up into negative 8x and positive 3x. And I'm carrying down the negative 4 and the equals 0. It doesn't matter which order you put these in, you'll get the correct answer either way. Now that we have 4 terms, I'm going to continue by grouping. So on this side, we have a GCF between 6 and 8, 2, and x squared and x, there's an x common. So our GCF is 2x. So I'm going to divide by 2x on both of those terms. 6 divided by 2 is 3. X squared divided by x is x. Minus 8 divided by 2 is 4. And the x's will cancel. Now here, if I see between 3 and 4, there's no GCF. And there's no x on this term either, so we can't take out x either. So our only GCF is going to be 1, because we can always take out a 1. And then 3x divided by 1 is still 3x, and negative 4 divided by 1 is still negative 4. Now I look at my overall factors, both of my terms. They both have a 3x minus 4 in common. So that's going to be our new GCF. And if I divide by 3x minus 4 on both terms, these will cancel out completely, and all we'll have left is 2x, and then over here we'll have a plus 1. And don't forget the equals 0, because we still have to solve. That was just the factoring. Now we have to remember that these are being multiplied together, and so we can set both of the factors equal to 0 so that we can solve for x, and we're going to have 2 answers. So here we need to add 4 to both sides. So we have 3x equals 4, and then we divide by 3. So one of our answers is x equals 4/3. Then here we have to subtract 1. And then we divide by 2. So our other answer is negative 1/2. So our final answers are x equals 4/3 and negative 1/2.